All right, guys, gonna tell you right now, there's some massive spoilers ahead. No story spoilers, only new Pokemon spoilers, stats, abilities, and stuff. If you don't want to see this stuff, I avoided it in the beginning of the video and in the thumbnail. Please do not watch the video if you don't want to get spoiled. And if you're excited, leave a like, subscribe. Let's jump in. All right, boys, you're at this portion of the video now. I did say spoiler alert in the beginning of the video, so you're seeing this now on screen, my initial reactions. So only the brand new mods and competitive stuff in the game. Really excited about this, guys. So if you are excited behind this game, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. You're looking at all the brand new mons on screen. Yeah, and Ice Rider Calyrex forms looked cringe and weird, and then they grew on me, you know? So that's why I think now, because I've gotten like used to like Crown Tundra, I don't mind the horses or the weird looking legendaries. So not gonna cap, I don't think these two are ass. I think the Palkia one is actually kind of heat. I do. Palkia boys, Team Pearl, what's up? All right, guys, moving into the portion now of these guys' abilities and stats. This is the fun part we wanted to get to, man. This looks really exciting. Somebody made a document about this, which looks really good. So it does save me a lot of time here, man. But Hissu and Growlithe, compared to the original ones you can see right now, it's a base total stat of 350, so it's the exact same. But they did drop the speed. So it lost speed for power, which I don't know, like, I don't normally mind that, but when you have a typing as god-awful as this, and I'm sorry, guys, I will be brutally blunt for these things, right? As like a first impression, Fire Rock, that was just really bad. Like, look at Makarago, you know what I mean? Look at Colossal, but his ability really juices him up with that, though, especially in VGC. But in singles, Colossal is really not all that. Plus, Colossal also gives recovery, so we're not going to debate them like this, but Growlithe and Arcanine, the Hissu forms, I don't know if they're going to be that good, honestly. I think regular Arcanine might actually just be better. As you can see right now, he got a huge attack increase. By huge, I mean like 5 points in attack increase, 5 in HP. They dropped a special attack, which is good. So they dropped it by 5 to give that 5 into the physical attack stat. And they also dropped 5 from speed. So they actually made him slower, which is weird because you would think the rock one does actually need to be faster, but because it's a rock, heavier, slower, I feel that it's Game Freak logic there, but it's tragic, really. It's still got Intimidate, Flash Fire, and Justified. So Justified could be kind of fun, but it's got Intimidate, which is nice. It got Nerve, which is still nice. Flash Fire, which is nice. You know what I mean? You already quad resist fire, so sure, it's nice, right? But I don't think this thing will be that good. I don't. Arcanine is really good. In both singles format, he's a solid Umon, and then I also as well too in the doubles format, he's a lot really good as well in there too. But I don't know, Fire Rock is just not that good. We'll just have to wait and see if somebody figures out something that we don't know. But off rip, on paper, doesn't look that good. So we'll see what it is. Next up is Hissu and Voltorb and Hissu and Electrode. They have Soundproof, Static, and Aftermath. So I think Aftermath will be really dope for something that's this fast. Actual Voltorb and Hissu and Voltorb with the exact same speed stat, so I was hoping that it'd be a little faster, like 175 would have been kind of funny, but it's truly a shame that it does not. As you can see as well too, people always like to pull this argument that, oh, they're alternate forms, the stats would be different. Dog, look at this thing. It's the exact same stat pool. Like, I think Pokemon fans think too hard. If there's an alternate region form like Hissu and Galarian Alolan, the stat pool is never, ever drastically different. Like, it's like 5 points from the Arcanine. So, sorry, I just needed to get that out my chest. But the Electrode, I think the grass typing will help it. I mean, it's an overall net positive, right? Because now you're like, you know, you had one weakness. Pure Electric is all right, but offensively, it's not really all that. You know what I mean? It's just pure Electric. But now having the grass type, you double murder water types. You know what I mean? So you're really strong on that. You can do really strong against the things that used to beat you, like ground and rock types, which is fantastic. So it really just helps out things that Electric isn't good against, like ground types, which is phenomenal. So offensively seems like great typing. Defensively, I don't know. I mean, like, you're neutral now to ground, but you now are weak to like bug and ice and fire, you know? So we'll see how that all goes. But the mon's really fast. That's it. So will this mon probably still be ass? Maybe. Probably. Most likely. Yeah. But it'll be better than regular Electrode. So it's a net positive. Electrode is already really bad, so it's a net positive from Electrode. You know what I mean? So that'll be really fun. 150 speed is actually not bad. It's incredible. It's insane, but it just doesn't do damage. It's 80 offensive stats, doesn't do damage. So you get choice picks, I guess. I hope it gets Leaf Storm. That'd be insane. Like, obviously, Giga Drain would be really cool as well, too, but you're really frail. So Giga Drain is just not the point. 60 base HP, what's the point? But Leaf Storm will be fun. Going into Quillfish now and Overquill. This guy's insane. You can see regular Qwilfish is the exact same across the board as Qwilfish. It's just a dark type instead of a water type, which honestly, dark types are better than water types. So it's an overall net positive buff. Dark Poison is incredible defensively because all the weaknesses to Dark. Psychic, you're immune to. So Poison is honestly benefited off that, right? You used to be weak to like Fighting and Bug, and now you literally are neutral to them because of the Poison typing as well too, right? You obviously gain an added weakness now to Ground, but I think its only weakness, correct me if I'm wrong, is... I think it's only Ground. Because you're neutral to Fairy now, neutral to Bug, neutral to... I'm blanking right now. Fighting, and then also you're immune to Psychic. So I think its only weakness is Ground, which is insane. Which is just like Drapion. So it's an insane typing, honestly, which is really good. Seeing Overcard now, the big one we want to look at now. And I guess Qwilfish can actually abuse a Violite, the Hisuian one, which is really nuts because if you guys don't know, there is a defensive Qwilfish shit out there. Scald, T-Wave, T-Spikes, and insert whatever last one you wanted to do. So there is a bulky set, a defensive set with Qwilfish. So to get a Violet on this guy now, I think is actually going to be a menace to society, which is insane, man. I'm really looking forward to that, man. Overquill looks really fun to use, though. It's still kept intimidated, which is awesome. It gets point-to-point system as well too, so you can do a lot of stuff with it. An offensive one, a defensive one. It's really cool because offensively his typing is not bad and defensively his typing is phenomenal. So I'm really excited for that. 85 HP, 115 physical attack, and 85 speed is really fun to play around. 95 Fizz defense, which is actually really good. A 10-point increase, and then a 10-point increase for the 65 speed def, which is a lot better than 55. Because coupled with the 20-point HP increase, that 65 is going to feel really good with that 85 HP. Obviously still struggling, but it's not bad. I wish they made it 75 and did not increase the special attack at all, because you don't need special attack stat for Scald. You click Scald to burn. You don't click it for damage. So, you know, it is what it is. So we'll see how that goes, right? But this thing looks really good. I'm actually really excited to use this. It looks like a lot of fun to use. This guy is a monster, and I need you guys to see this. Hisuian Sneasel. Nuts. Nuts. You can already abuse a Violite with Sneasel. And it was a set, but people don't really use a Violet to use like Focus Sash, you know, or Life Orb or Banded. So it was a set, but it's Poison Fighting now instead of Dark Ice. So this one is like a polar opposite night and day difference. Literally, right? So it's not Poison Fighting, which is still a great typing offensively because Dark Ice is great offensively. The thing is obviously lost some speed. It's 120 now instead of 125. But it did gain all that in attack. And 120 is still really fast. Obviously, you don't outspeed things anymore like Greninja, who I think it was like 122, 123. So you don't outspeed stuff like that anymore, but you're fine because you're still 120 base speed. You outspeed so many things, dude. The list goes on. You know what I mean? And that 130 insane sky-high nuke level physical attack stat. And honestly, I like the HP increase as well too, because as a glass cannon for the HP increase, right? You will at least be able to live some like weird moves. Like you'll probably end up living like an X-Scissor for free because you quad resisted for free, right? But you'll live like really weird moves. Like you'll end up living like you'll chew like a +2 CC better than you might think. You know what I mean? From insert whatever mod. Depends on the mod though, right? But it's weird. That 80 HP actually will kind of change the game for him. He's a glass cannon, but he might eat some moves better than Weavile probably would, honestly, because you're weak to way less typings as you're Poison Fighting. Dark Ice, you're weak to almost everything in the game, bro. Poison Fighting, you're weak to like what? Flying? Quad weak to Psychic? Fairy is neutral on you, you know? Ground is, you're weak to ground, you know? But like, hey, at least, you know, weak to almost everything, you know? So it's honestly a big buff. It's a huge buff. Sneasler is a funny name. I don't know if I'm ever gonna like that. But the thing is, honestly, one of my favorite mons in the game. It looks incredible, and I'm really excited to use this. Now, Lilligant. This one also looks really good as well too, guys. It looks really good. Exact same base total stat, but they swapped the stuff around. So they made it to where it's 105 in physical attack and 105 in speed. So you see that, guys. This one is a pretty drastic switch up, but it's also night and day. Night and day. Look at it. She took that dress off, but she's not playing games no more, guys. It has Chlorophyll and Hustle, which is big. Hustle is new on it, so Hustle could be really nuts for it. And if the thing still gets Quiver Dance, it'll be an absolute menace. I think the thing's gonna be really good. I do. Because it gets Chlorophyll with a 105 base speed, which is insane, which doubles its speed stat, right? So it'll double its speed stat, which is absolutely absurd. And then not to mention as well too, Hustle, which does increase your physical moves at the loss of accuracy. So you want to play Russian roulette, be my guest. But it's gonna hurt like a truck, man. My God. It's going to be insane. I'm really excited to see the moves he gets as well, too, like close combat, high jump kick, stuff like that. Maybe even knockoff if it gets that, man. I just hope it still gets Quiver. But this is a massive buff to Lilligant, who was already an all-right mon. Honestly, I think it struggled because it was pure grass typing, and its stat pool was very mediocre. Like, it had, like, 2 good stats, the rest blow ass, you know what I mean? Even then, 90 base speed got power crept. So 90's all right. It's still pretty good. But the 110, like, I wish it hit harder. But now the thing is obviously 105 and boost out, which is phenomenal. I know it's obviously less than the 110, but when you have things that also boost its attack stat, like Hustle, right? Or boost its speed stat, like Chlorophyll, you could deadass for like a choice banded Chlorophyll one. I'm not even kidding. Like, the thing is going to be absolutely insane, dude. I promise you. So we'll just have to wait and see. Its typing is kind of jarring. When you're grass fighting and you're not like really fast, or you have like really fast, really strong priority like Tradition Breloom, you know, it's to each their own. We'll see. I am really excited to mess around with Hisui and Lilligant, though. Basculin, though, is still pure water. It only becomes ghost when he evolves, so that's pretty cool. It gets Rattle, which is a new ability, which could be pretty niche on it. Could be fun, right? Adaptability and Mode Breakers still stay, which is phenomenal, man. Really excited about that as well, too. They just absolutely almost doubled its HP stat of 120. So this thing is going to be really bulky. Bulky in the way of, like, Wailord, where its defenses are absolute horseradish, but because it has a really fat HP stat, you will live moves. It's like Wailord. You know what I mean? It's literally Wailord, but actually can do damage because that 112 physical attack side is insane. With 78 base speeds of blows, though, because Bastion actually had a weird speed stat where you outsped mons that are like 95 base speed, but was not fast enough to outspeed mons that were like 100, you know? So he had a very weird speed stat, you know? So it's truly tragic, though. It is. I wish they gave the thing Swift Swim over Rattled. Not even gonna cap. Because that way you can just slap a choice band on and get that Swift Swim and start going crazy, you know what I mean? But it's a shame, truly it is. If for whatever reason they give the thing Dragon Dance, if for whatever reason, that would be insane. The female one, though, is more especially offensive, and the male one is more physically offensive. But it's weird, though, because the male one does more damage. Like, even if the female one is more physically offensive, the male one just overall does more damage. 112 versus 100? I don't know why they did my girl dirty like this. They hoed her, bro. I don't get it. They could have kept the physical attacks at 80 and then still would have made it 112, but to each their own, I guess. I mean, it's 530 BST. So this guy will be doing some damage for sure, but it's just a tragic that he's frail and slow. So Bastion Legion might not be that good. It's definitely carried up adaptability, but it might not be that good. It might not be that good. And with the next one, Zora and Zork, we've already seen these guys, but absolutely insane. Speed increase for Zork, offensive increase for Zork, offensive increase for Zork. So I'm gonna scroll down. It is absolutely nuts. This thing will definitely be dealing some damage for sure. This thing is going to be absolutely insane. They obviously made it frailer, though, as you can see, less HP. Like, they actually just made this thing so much better, bro. The typing is better. It still kept the amazing ability. It has 2 stabs now instead of 1, and it's stronger and faster. Like, Zorak is actually eating good, bro. He's easily going to be one of the best mons that comes out of this game. Like, easy OU, free, bro, free. If you don't think anything is a top tier mon, you don't understand the game, bro. Simply, you don't. Braviari next. Braviari looks, we'll have to see, because Braviari had 123. The thing about Braviari and why the thing sucked is it was slow. That 80 base speed, not good. The mon was actually really like the typing is not the problem, but like the mon actually had decent stats. I just wish they swapped the HP stat with the speed, you know? It'd be a lot better because it gets like really cool moves like close combat and like U-turn and like Brave Bird and like a lot of cool moves, right? But I guess the problem with Hisui and Braviari is it's just a massive nerf. It is simply just a massive nerf. It's Psychic Flying now, which you would think is better, but it increased the HP stat. They severely decreased the speed stat by 15 points. You may not think that's not that much. It's a lot. 15's a lot. And they increased the special attack stat by a lot on 112. And for whatever reason, the physical attack stat is still there. So I guess you can run a Brave Bird one, but their whole point of this is they wanted to make it a more specially offensive threat. Which, sure, I just wish they gave it Psychic Terrain. Maybe I'm a menace and maybe I'm the crazy one, but if they would have given the thing Psychic Terrain, it would have been insane. I just feel like, you know, I just feel like it's not going to be that good. You know, it's very slow. They made it more frail, but I will also increase in the HP stats. So, if anything, it just feels kind of the same. Like, if you take out 10 from total from its defenses and put 10 in the HP, it'll feel the same, but now you're weak to knockoff, you know? So, and ghost types. So, when before it used to be immune. IMO, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see if it's actually weaker than the OG, but look at its stats right now, and doesn't really seem that good of a mon. I could just be a hater, but doesn't really seem that good of a mon. I mean, just doesn't. Look at the next one, Weirdier, man. Weirdier actually is a pretty big increase from actual Stantler, man. It's a lot slower though, which I just... Game Freak, if you guys noticed, the last few generations, they're making slow mons, man. Either they're blitz fast or slow, bro. Like, shout out Vikavolt and this Alolan starters. They just would be slow, bro. But 105 in both offensive sides is great. 103 HP is phenomenal, man. The bulk got stronger as well, too. So I guess they exchanged speed for offensive and bulk. And with the typing that's only weak to, like, bug and dark, and has a immunity of ghost. And if I'm just the fighting, normal psychic is actually not a terrible typing. It's really not bad. I think for me, it's just like, and it also has Intimidate. So I think this mod is weird. I just wish it kept 85 speed so you could have choice scarfed it. But now it's like, you still could, but it'll be interesting. It'll be definitely interesting to say the least. But Weird Deer is weird for sure. It's in the name, Weird Deer. But we'll just have to see on this guy. I'll do some testing. We'll have to see on this guy, but he definitely does not seem bad. Seems like a pretty average mon, to say the least. Definitely an average mon, to say the least. Also, Stantler in low tier was nuts. So I think Weirdier, if it isn't a lower tier, probably will be in a lower tier. Seems like that's a lot of a big fun mon to use on there. Avalugg, they give it a rock typing. I think it looks way cooler than OG Avalugg. They give it strong jaw, which is phenomenal. It still has that 184 defense. They definitely increase its offensive stat by 10 points. They decrease the special attack set, which I don't even know why that bitch was 44, bro. Why is it not 5, like Mega Beedrill? Why is it 44? And they also made it faster. So, okay. Not sure what's happening here. I think this mon will have the exact same problems as Avalugg, but now more, because now you have more weaknesses. But offensively, I think it'll be better than, obviously, original Avalugg. So, trade-off. Now, Goodra and the boys here, I don't know. I think with this mon, they give the thing Overcoat, which could be kind of fun. I also think as well, too, that they think it's going to be a lot better than OG Goodra. I mean, look at his defense stat. They jumped up by 30. I know it's a 10-point increase and a 20-point increase in speed, 10-point increase in HP, but, dog, it's Dragon Steel, one of the best typings in the game, and it's got 100 defense. Look at the thing stats. Look at it. Jesus, dude. Goodra, boys. You are going to be resisting everything in the game, dude. Our third Dragon Steel. Goodra's going to be nuts. Goodra will be nuts. Goodra will literally be nuts. I'm very excited to use this thing. I want to know the new moves they give it when it becomes a Steel type. We'll see. It's now Stab Flash Cannon, bro. Goodra already gets really weird obscure moves. Power Whip, Thunderbolt. You know what I mean? EQ, rest in peace, bro. But, like, their thing looks nuts, guys. It looks nuts. It does. Look at that Cleavor. Obviously, it's a... Come on, man. Look at the thing compared to Sizzler, bro. I don't like Cleavor, but they made the thing it is way harder than Sizzler. But then you could also argue it doesn't because Sizzler has 130 with Ignition and Cleavor just does not. But he has 135 with Sheer Force. So you actually can sit there and say, you know, I'm going to do the math one of these days. When everything's out, I'll do the math. They took away, obviously, some defenses for power, and they gave it more speed. So it's way faster than actual Sizzler. So now it's at 85 speed because the thing will be low tier as well too. I think it'll be fun to use it. Like Choice Scarf Sheer Force, I think it'll be a menace in low tier, bro. It'll be a menace. So Cleaver will be fun to use as well too. Ursa Luna, this thing is nuts. Massive HP increase. I mean, look how bulky she got. Massive HP increase. They give it bulletproof, a phenomenal ability, bro. And not to mention as well too, it got bulkier. 105 instead of 75 because Ursa was always frail. That's huge. 80 instead of 75. Severely dropped the special attack stat. This is how you do a mon. Guys. But this one's not really an alternate form. This is an evolution. That's why it's a big increase. It's just an evolution instead of an alternate form. Same with Cleavor. But the thing is insane. 140, dog. Still with guts. Like, this thing is going to be a menace, bro. It's going to be nuts. On my life, watch this thing be UU. And if it's not, I'm going to use it in UU, bro. On my life, bro. Typhlo, I mean, look at this guy. Motherfuckers are depressed, bro. I can spend too long on this video, guys. Let me just kind of go through these. So Typhlo as well, too. Got a special attack increase and a speed decrease, which makes me cry. But again, 95, we can work with it. We can work with 95. We can work with it, right? And obviously, the decrease is just a little bit from his HP, which nobody really cares. But I feel like I think that's an eruption nerf. Because the higher HP is, the more damage it does. But I mean, it doesn't really go based on your base HP. It goes on how full the bar is. So also no. I just said that just so people understand that, right? But Scarf Eruption with this thing actually looks really scary. I think this thing is an overall buff, if you ask me. It hits harder now. I know that decreases you at 5 points, which yes, that does actually matter, guys. But at the same time as well, too, it's a ghost type now. It's just a shame they didn't give it another ability. Like, I'm tired of this. I wish they give it another ability, man. I don't want to say I'm complaining too much, but when I saw the starters, I really wanted them to get buffed the most because all three of the starters are actually not that good. Like, Typhlo was the best of the three, but all three are not that good. So it's a shame, but Scarf Eruption will still be nuts. Scarf Shadow Ball Sweeper Up will be nuts, man. Really looking forward to it, man. Really looking forward to using this thing. Samurott, again, some abilities. This thing got a increase. They put the physical 108, so they swapped it. Instead of 108 in special, they swapped it 108 in physical. So obviously that implied the thing is going to be way more physical than special. Like the OG one is more special than physical. And then not to mention level 2, they increase the speed stat. So this thing is an overall net buff. Way better than its original one. Way better. Way better, bro. They took away some bulk as well too, but they put it into speed, man. Decrease some HP. This thing is way better than this OG one because Water Dark is a good-ass typing, bro. Look at Greninja. Good-ass typing, bro. Even Greninja without the Protean is still good. So we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, this Zai looks cooler as well, too. Like, it's way skinnier than actual Samurott. So I'm excited to use Samurott. I am. Samurott, boys, you guys got a dub out of me. The Decidueye Iswin is probably the biggest disappointment I've ever seen in my entire life. This thing looks so cool. I'm on the fence where I think it looks cool, but no new abilities, which sucks. And not to mention as well, too, it got slower. No, dude. Shoot, man. Why do you have 95 in special attack? Swap that. I don't know, man. Like, because I get why regular Decidueye has 100. Because, like, you know, like Shadow Ball and stuff like that, and like Leaf Storm and stuff, you can mix it up. It is actually a not bad mix attacker, Decidueye. But I feel like this grass fighting one, do you want to be using special moves still? They could have put that into the speed. You feel me, bro? They could have done that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of over slow mods. That's just me. This thing is absolutely stupid. They gave this thing contrary. It has 106 speed, 135 special attack, 115 physical attack. I mean, they all do outside of Landorus, right? But the thing is the highest special attacker in the game for all of the genies in their incarnate forms, and the fastest, and then that's contrary. Like, dog. Lando kind of dogged on Thundy and Torrent incarnate because he has sheer force. And his typing is also broken. Ground flying is one of the best typings in the game. The thing is, fairy flying, you are immune to dragon, you are immune to ground, you quad resist fighting, quad resist bug. Bro! Like, this thing is gonna be insane, bro. This thing is gonna be insane. Ubers, potential? Ubers? Maybe. Maybe you join Lando incarnated Ubers, bro. That 106 of contrary is nuts. It's nuts. It's insane, man. I don't know, dog. Like, and I also theory crafted that the thing would be a snake, and it is. And it is. Because, you know, like the spiritual, you know, nature of power, spiritual forces of nature. Dude, and its incarnate form is overcoat. So thank God this thing does not have. And also, you guys can look at Lando T-Dog. 145, bro. Lando stays out. Bro, 145. It's nuts, dude. But besides the point. 115, the second highest. 110, the highest physical defense. 135. Not as high as Slendy T. But that's nuts, dude. And then obviously it's the slowest. It's the slowest. It is. It is the slowest. It is not. It is 46 speed. But do you need to be fast when you're this bulky? You hit this hard? Like, oh my God, bro. And it's fairy flying. Like, dude, I don't think the speed matters on this kid. He's going to be just a real bulky offensive tank. Oh my God, that thing is nuts, man. Okay, going into the new Dialga and Palkia forms real quick, guys. Looking at these guys. 120 in speed, which is way faster than OG Palkia. Massive buff. That's insane. That's all it needed, bro. Palkia only needed the speed buff. Palkia kind of got power crept in Ubers if you guys play Ubers, because 100 speed is not bad, but it's starting to be more average now. So to be at 120, the thing is absolutely absurdly nuts, bro, and still keeps the 150, dude. You obviously know this thing is special attacker because they got rid of that physical 120. Palkia was a good, it's still a good mixed attacker. 100 in attack stat is still not bad. You can work with that. It's actually still great. No, obviously not gonna hit his artist 120, but it's still great with the 150 with the 120, and oh my God, dude. I'm losing my mind. Palkia stomps on the new Dialga free, bro. New Palkia stomps, bro. Because new Dialga is still slow, 90 base speed, which is, you know, still for legendary, right? Not to mention as well too, they made this thing, okay, they made the thing Spadef bulkier. It's all they did. So they just took out the physical attack for both of these guys. So the new ones are more special offensive, which I mean, if you look at them, yeah, it makes sense. They're like special looking creatures, so it makes sense. But holy crap, I'm so excited, man. I need to play these guys. I need to use them right now. And last but not least, guys, these are all the moves that are removed. I know it's really hard to read, so let me go ahead and just ultra omega zoom in on this. Like no tomorrow, we're just gonna ultra omega zoom in on this. All these moves have been removed. We have Pound is gone, Karate Chop, Double Slap, Comet Punch. We'll go through the big ones because I don't want to go through all of these guys. I want to make this video like an hour long. So Gust is usable, but Cuts removed. Sword is in the game I've seen. Oshawott does get it in the trailer, right? Jump Kick is gone, which is unfortunate. So Decidueye is kind of in the pack, but High Jump Kick is still in the game, so we're fine. Double Kick is gone. Okay, Horn Drill is gone. I think 1AK moves are just gone in general. Double Edge is usable, thank God. Hydro Pump is usable, but Water Gun is gone. That's weird, but okay. Surf is gone! What? Surf is gone, guys. Hyper Beam is here, though? Who chose this? Drill Peck is gone? Low Kick is gone? Oh my God, Growth is removed. Holy crap, dude. Dragon Rage is gone. Earthquake is gone. Yeah, 1AK moves look like they're all gone. Earthquake being gone is actually pretty big. It's obviously one of the most iconic moves. Psychic is still here. We're chilling. Meditate is gone. Agility is gone. Holy shit. I think they removed most of these moves, guys, so they make the game even harder. Like, if you have moves like Setup and like Earthquake and stuff, like it'll make the game a little easier when you face these, I would assume, bosses. I haven't looked at anything story because I don't want to. Minimize is gone. I'm not complaining. Thank you, God. Yeah, they removed a lot of bullshit moves like Minimize, Smoke Screen, like stuff that removes accuracy. They just got rid of. Innovation. Screens are gone as well too, and setup stuff is also gone. They made this game hard, guys. Bide can actually be snapped for fighting bosses, because I'd assume fighting bosses in this game is like Totem Pokemon, but on crack. Waterfall's gone. Damn. Damn, what? Wait, that's such a big nerf to Mons like Bascu Legion. So what do you have for that guy? Liquidation? High Jump Kick is gone? Yeah, I'm sticking with Typhlosion, 100%. Hold, Leech Life is, okay, thank God Leech Life is here. Cleaver would have been even more of a bigger pack, bro. Crab Hammer is gone, okay. Wow, there's just a lot of moves that are just gone, guys. Rock Slide is still here, okay. Super Fang is gone, unfortunately, because they don't, I would assume that they, again, I wholeheartedly believe, guys, that they removed most of these moves just so that to make the game a lot harder, so you don't have as much cheese. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is gone. Curse is gone. A lot of setup is gone. They only give like Sword Zams. Destiny Bond is gone too. Icy Wind is here. I wonder if they're going to Calm Mind. I'd have to wait and see. Heal Bell is gone. So a bunch of status removal stuff is gone. Magnitude is also gone. So, like, what are we using? Stomping Tantrum, bro? What do we have, dog? Cross Chop is removed. So Decidueye is really just became a fighting type to be nerfed. Same with Lilligant. So many fighting. Like, what do they have? Close combat and that's it? So many. Okay, Crunch is here, thank God. Soul Weather setup is also gone. Damn. Shadow Ball's here, thank God. Damn, bro. Focus Punch is gone. All these moves are gone, guys. Superpower is also gone. Break is gone. Knockoff is gone. Knockoff is gone. Holy crap, dude. Who cares about Luster Purge? Tail Glow is gone. Damn, bro. Who really got rid of Needle Arm? Who cares, bro? Some of these moves are just weird to get rid of, but to each their own. There's just a lot of moves. Yeah, Shadow Punch is also gone, so no Fist Typhlosion. So you guys can obviously see there's a lot of moves that are gone. Dragon Dance is also gone, which is huge. Calm Mind is still here, though. So I feel like they're going to give you the obvious setup of Sword into Calm Mind. I would assume Nasty Plot is gone. Oh, no, Nasty Plot is here. Yeah, special offensive mons, you guys are winning, which is insane, to say the least. But there's a lot of moves gone. I'm not really going to go into all of it, guys. But you guys can kind of look at it as I'm scrolling through in the video. Obviously, like, for whatever reason, they have Z moves that were actually programmed and found in the game, as you can see. Why are Z moves found in the game? Floor Cannon was found in the game. A lot of weird moves. Like, look at this. D-Max and Max moves were found in the game. What? I feel like it's like, you know how people look at this and think, oh, back to Alola. Do we have Z moves or Gigantamax later in the future? I feel like it's just Game Freak just maybe forgetting. Not even lazy, just forgetting to remove this stuff. It's just in the game. But guys, Let me know what you think. A lot of moves have been gone. Toxic is gone. It's actually a really big one. And I also do know as well too that Scald is also gone, and Knockoff is gone. Is Thunder Wave gone? It's still here. Para Boys, we winning, dog. Is Confuse Ray here? It's gone. So I don't know, man. Paralysis Boys are winning, dog. Is Sleep Powder here? Yup. Let's see Hypnosis. Yup. And Yawn. Yawn is gone. Yawn is too OP, man. And there's also a brand new status inflict, I think it was called Frostbite, which does actually make you slower when you're in the hail. And Ice was at time to speed. So guys, let me know what you think. I wanted to go really deep into this video because I only wanted to drop one video on this. Let me know what you guys think. You guys like most of these mons. I know they look weird, but let me know your honest opinions, guys. Leave a like down below, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.